Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Sunday, June 30th, 2024. And by gosh, this is the end of June. This month went very quickly. It's one of my favorite months, though I am a July baby, and so I love the month of July. June, where I live at, is very lush. It's full of growth and just all the things that are really flourishing in the world. And so April and May went very quickly, and June has went very quickly as well. So now we are going to look at our last oracle card reading for June before we move on into July energy. This week we are working with the Oracle of the Hecatean Path. It is by Ken Payne and Chris Butler, and I will tell you that I never expected that I would be using this deck for card readings on this channel, though this is a gorgeous deck and I find a lot of insight in it. At the end of my summer solstice reading or my Letha holiday celebration reading, I felt the energies. If you would love to take a look at that reading, you can see what I'm talking about. But there are energies that I say that we are going to work on initiating or bringing into our life during this 6 or 7 weeks. Really, that energy will carry us through to about August 1st. And the 3 cards all spoke of Hecate energy for me. And so when I was deciding on a deck for this week, I was guided to this deck, and I was surprised, not resistant, because I don't resist these messages, but I was a little hesitant because I just didn't expect that this would be a deck that I would use on this channel, or if I did, I felt like it would probably be deep in shadow season. But here we are at the height of really the brightness and lightness and energy in the Northern Hemisphere, you know, just a little bit past the summer solstice, and the days are still long and gorgeous. Anyway, here we are using this deck. So I will mention that the authors of the deck say that Hecate is complex and often misunderstood. She is a torchbearer, a cosmic world soul, a guide, a mistress of the restless dead, a key bearer at the crossroads of life, death, and rebirth, and that she has adapted into many world cultures and spanned many, many centuries. They have divided this card deck. It's got 60 cards in it altogether. They have divided into 3 sections. The first section is epithets, which are ancient names or titles for Hecate. Then the next section is symbols, which are associated with Hecate across time. And then we have the last section, which are gods or spirits that are associated with, have been merged with, or have been conflated with Hecate over the years. So, as always, I look at 2 things. I look at the energy card, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe on this day. And then the focus card is our intention, effort, or response that we put back into that energy. So, let's take a look at our drawing. Our energy card. Okay. And then our focus card. All right. So here we go. These readings have been very interesting so far this week, and I'm curious to see how June is going to end things for us. This is a pretty shiny deck. I have been trying to work with the lights, but I still get just a little bit of a glare. I actually feel like this is maybe a little worse than yesterday. Let me try to move that just a little bit. Hopefully that's better. Sorry, it's always a work in progress, especially with these shiny decks. Okay, so let's take a look at our energy card for today. We have Dagger, and the energy is Severance. And so this is a card that fits in under, let me just raise this up so you can see just how beautiful the artwork is. We have the dagger held upright. There is light shining from it and the imagery behind it. A dagger is one of the tools that is associated with Hecate. And as I've mentioned in my other videos, you can say her name in many ways. Hecate, Hecate, Hecate. When I first came across her name, what feels like a million years ago, I thought it was Hecate. It was spelled Hecate, which is actually still how I spell it. They spell it with a K, which is pretty common as well. But I thought it was Hecate. Anyway, I say it in a couple different ways, depending on how the mood strikes me or what the language is. But one of her things that she's definitely associated with is the dagger. And the message here on the card is severance. And what it says is this: Hecate's dagger can sever our illusions and attachments. It is both protective and destructive. The hallowed blade representing the cutting out of something bad while simultaneously liberating yourself. It can represent pain, betrayal, and revenge, or it can mark a release from these things. A double-edged blade is a two-way street and can be caring or logical or cruel and irrational. Ask yourself, who is wielding the blade and why? So this is a very interesting energy coming for us today. I don't know what it's going to mean in your life. I don't really even know what it's going to mean in my life. But there might be something coming that needs to leave your life. An energy, something in your work environment, something in your life environment. Maybe this is a part of releasing clutter in your life. I don't know what it's going to mean for you, but I feel like this energy is coming to us with this tool to let us know that it's okay. Some things are going to be severed from our life, but it's part of our process to move on. That's how I feel the best way to look at that. So let's look at our focus card so we know how to work with this energy for today. And we have, we have 14 card. It is Liana, the lioness, and the message is strength. If you know the tarot at all, you'll know that the strength card is a lion, or a gentle maiden taming a lion with her gentle strength. Hecate is associated with lions. This card almost has like an Egyptian or Sumerian flair or energy to it. But Liana, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, and I apologize if I'm not. Liana, lioness, strength. It says here, Hecate cultivates independence and self-empowerment. Lions are noble, strong, and fierce protectors, and Hecate's association with them comes from the Chaldean oracles, where Hecate is not only described as being lion-possessing, but that if you call upon me often, you will perceive everything in lion form. She knows you have the strength in you. She gives you the tools. The tool is the dagger, but expects you to pick them up and put them to good use, even if that means learning how. Tap the strength of Hecate and rise. So this energy, or this focus card today, is giving us strength, but it's telling us that we are given tools and we need to use them. If we don't know how to use them, we need to learn how to use them. But the overall message today is the severance card, and the tool is a knife. So there might be something in this day that needs to leave our lives. I'm not saying take a knife and cut something physically out of your life. This is a symbolic sort of thing. And you might understand what it is that you need to shift or let go of. Maybe it's something in your yard. Maybe it's something in your house. Maybe it's something in your work environment. But sometimes if we release things or let things go, then it brings in room for more things. And so I think that's what the message of this is today. So this is really, really interesting. This definitely seems like a day of action for us. We're given a tool, we're given an energy, and then we are told really what we need to do with it. And part of that is being strong enough to know how to use it, when to use it, and be able to carry forth and use it in whatever that is. I have a lot of things in my life I believe I need to release, but I really struggle with that. So that is what I'm going to focus on and look at today with this reading. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you connected with it in some way. I can't believe that June has come and now has gone. We still have 3 more days that we'll be working with this deck. And I have an inkling that this deck is going to be showing up for us more in the month of July. It's something I'm going to sleep on, think on, pray on, and we will see what happens. But for today, I thank you for coming to my reading. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Please have a beautiful and blessed day. And understand that I understand that whatever it is that you need to release from your life, it's going to be difficult. But we are given the energy of strength and telling us to use the tools that we are given. So please keep that in mind. All right. Have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow on the 1st of July. We'll also have our monthly reading, 3-card reading for July. So I'll see you for that one as well. Have a great day.